Just before this video starts, I'd like to say that this is all my opinion. Everybody has their own opinions. Maybe you think the Packers are going to the Super Bowl. They're not, but you can think that. Wow, I'm getting off topic. Let's get right into the video. Alright, most overrated player on all NFL teams. Let's start off with the Steelers. So Ben Roethlisberger is the most overrated player on the Steelers. Charts say that Big Ben is a top 10, top 20 quarterback of all time. But if you've looked at his stats, it'll show so much of a decline that you can't even put him on those. Now for the Browns. I have Odell as their most overrated player. I'll save this topic for another video, but the main reason is why he's rated one of the best wide receivers in the league after he caught that one-handed catch. Next, we have the Ravens' most overrated player. That's Mark Ingram. He's known as a successful Alabama running back that has made the Pro Bowl many times. When you make the playoffs every year and don't even break 1,000 yards in a season, you're overrated. For the Bengals' most overrated player, I have A.J. Green. So don't get me wrong, he's a great wide receiver. He's one of the best in the league, in fact, though he lacks the ability to help his team win. Next, we have the Bills, and their most overrated player is LaShawn McCoy. McCoy was an all-pro running back for the Eagles. Yeah, he had some good years for the Bills, but until 2018, when he had 514 yards, 3 touchdowns, and still containing an 82 overall on Madden 20, you're overrated. The Dolphins' most overrated player is Kenyon Drake. The Dolphins don't have any overrated players, so I just put their best player. Now for the Patriots. Tom Brady is the most overrated player on the Patriots because of this one reason that I've stuck to since 2015. He has to cheat so they can win the Super Bowl. The Jets' most overrated player is Tremaine Johnson strictly because the Jets signing him for so much money. The Broncos' most overrated player is Chris Harris Jr. I think when you compare Harris to an underrated cornerback like Prince Amukamara, the stats show a significant difference towards Amukamara's side. Now on to the Chiefs. The Chiefs' most overrated player is Sammy Watkins. Again, it's because of the decline in his stats. The Raiders' most overrated player is Derek Carr. Again, I'm referring to Madden and that he has a higher rating than Mitchell Trubisky. I really can't get over that. The Chargers' most overrated player is Joey Bosa. He had a couple great seasons in the past years, but when you're rated as a top 5 defensive player in the NFL, for the last couple years, he hasn't been keeping that up. With his recent years, it just hasn't shown. The Cowboys' most overrated player is Jason Witten. When you're called the best tight end ever with these stats, you're overrated. The Redskins' most overrated player is Alex Smith. Alex Smith was a good quarterback in the regular season with Kansas City, but never found a way to win in the playoffs. The Eagles' most overrated player is Carson Wentz. He had a great season in 2018 before he got injured. Last season, he couldn't even keep his team to a winning record. The Giants' most overrated player is Saquon Barkley. He's just overrated because he has a really high Madden overall. Alright, here we go. This is why I make all these videos. The Bears' most overrated player is Kyle Long. You know the Bears don't have any overrated players, so I just had to put an injury-prone Bear. The Packers' most overrated player is Aaron Rodgers. I already made a video about this. The Lions' most overrated player is Darius Slay. When the guy gets compared to Prince Amukamara and Kyle Fuller, you are overrated, when your team can't even win. The Vikings' most overrated player is Stephon Diggs. I really can't say anything about the Vikings because they're not overrated at all. The Seahawks' most overrated player is nobody. They have no overrated players. The 49ers' most overrated player is Jimmy Garoppolo. After you get injured at the beginning of the season and you still have a better Madden rating than Mitchell Trubisky, you are overrated. The Rams' most overrated player is Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald won Defensive Player of the Year when Khalil Mack was way better. I think Mack was way better because Aaron Donald didn't help the Rams beat the Bears or the Patriots, and they lost both of the games. The Cardinals' most overrated player is Kyle Fuller. Not Kyle Fuller, Kyler Murray. I'm dumb. He is overrated because he's overhyped. That's all. The Falcons' most overrated player is Keanu Neal. Neal doesn't compare to Eddie Jackson at all. The Panthers' most overrated player is Christian McCaffrey. Madden ratings again. The Saints' most overrated player is they don't have any overrated players. The Buccaneers' most overrated player is Jameis Winston. Again, it's the Madden rating. Alright, bye guys. Hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure to Cody Parkey kick that like button and subscribe for new videos whenever I want to post, which may be sometime soon. So subscribe.